And now, Minion Works presents Freelance Heroism.
I'm going to try to small talk.
All right.
That's the smallest talk I can manage.
Okay.
Okay, regular big talk time.
Okay.
We're going to start.
Yes.
I haven't read this even one time. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, freelancers. Welcome back to Freelance Heroism. I'm Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
We're a D&D 5e actual play podcast. Our current campaign is The Curse of Strahd, a gothic horror-inspired setting in the dangerous and fog-shrouded land of Ravenloft.
While the setting is serious, our heroes are not. Will they actually be able to defeat the vampire lord Strahd and restore peace to Ravenloft? Or will they just steal goats and invoice villagers? Join us and find out. On this episode, mirroring...
Last episode, the party continued their exploration of the Amber Temple. Adri discovered a room filled with gas and more amber coffins housing evil beings. Together, the party fought and destroyed the ghast with ease. Shunakote had some interest in the coffins, but was more focused to find the professional's evil double, who was still somewhere within the temple.
The professional found the coffins more enticing and touched one. The entity within referred to itself as the Kingmaker and offered the professional a deal for an unnamed price. After Adri strongly urged the professional not to accept any bargains, he accepted the deal and immediately failed his save from evil roll.
Kingmaker!
I told you not to accept that!
Kingmaker! The maker of kings.
You're not a king.
He is a king. Everyone will tremble before his mighty power.
That has not happened.
That's gonna happen on the next episode of Freelance Heroism. The Kingfessional.
That just sounds like an opium-fueled dream that Kavir is having in his armchair.
They call me the king. You want to know why? Because I'm the king.
That's not.
It's like dinner at an Australian restaurant. Checkmate. I'll need the checkmate. I can't take a walk around my neighborhood without the police stopping me.
Why?
Because apparently there's a curfew in the middle of fucking Mayberry. And they're like, "Are you walking with headphones in?" I'm like, "I am." They're like, "You gonna rob something?" I'm like, "Well, no. I was planning on it." They stop me every time I go for a walk after like 10 o'clock.
They just hang out in your neighborhood?
They cruise around. They're fucking cops in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like, I don't even know if I were to rob something. I don't even know what I'd rob out here. Like, steal a bunch of beets or something from a farm. I stole the old decorative rusty bicycle from that old lady's tree.
Just remember where we left off.
Took
Kavir
that guy's spell book.
you guys met a golem upstairs. You fought him. Met a wizard upstairs. You found out the flaming skulls you guys are fighting are the remnants of the dead wizards that have come before you that have been trapped there and forced to protect the place. And you guys have followed a passage downstairs to a room of more sarcophaguses where Kavir had touched one and accepted the deal. His charisma went up. And now we come face to face with the ramifications of his decision. The
Dun,
curse.
dun, dun.
Roll for your curse.
Ugh,
My baby.
I rolled a 3.
Uh-oh.
Fail. Your alignment is shifting to evil.
I have inspiration point I can re-roll, correct?
Yes, you can re-roll the save with the inspiration point.
Oh, here we go.
Charisma check is 12.
Here we go. And he rolls a 1.
Oh my god.
Damn, it is an 8.
18.
You are able to resist the effects. The evil does not overtake.
Oh my god.
But you still cannot accept no for an answer.
Nor would I normally.
Well, yeah, it's not much of a change.
No. So Kavir has walked out almost unscathed with a 4-point bonus to his charisma that is permanent.
I am incredibly sexy right now.
As you guys look at Kavir, his smile almost shines. His hair is slicker than it was before.
I want to insight
under
Kavir.
his hat. His
I
charisma
insight
bounces
Kavir.
off your insight.
I insight Kavir.
I'm
All
not
right.
hiding it. She knows I'm sexy. She can tell.
25.
Oh my God.
The insight hits him
Yeah,
so
baby.
hard that Adrian's weak.
Leash man.
Going weak
What?
from the charisma.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna look at Adrian. I'm gonna give her one of the finger guns and be like, "Let's get back to research, baby."
What?
And I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna be like, "I beat my bargain."
You know that
My
scene
God.
from Spider-Man 3? He's just walking down the street.
Yeah.
Okay, don't you
All the
ever,
God.
ever make that comparison again. I will leave this podcast. Compare me to fucking Tobey Maguire in fucking Spider-Man 3.
They call you Toby.
Why the fuck do people like that shit?
I don't.
It's
It
crazy.
was the finger gun walk.
Yeah.
Ugh. Why did Spider-Man become a musical? Okay,
It would
sorry.
make a good musical, I think.
It did.
So,
When it was a musical from start to finish on Broadway, it was a great musical. There's actually, look that up. That's a thing. That's real. Anyway, I'm going to look back at them and be like, so I think these things are like collectibles. I've got one, but I need the whole set.
No.
So
No.
now that I've made this bargain, can I do some research on it to see what may have happened had I failed? Is there any way I could determine that?
well, you felt your soul get gripped by something dark, and you were able to shake it off. It
I'm
felt like something was
fantastic.
actually consuming you, but you were able to shake it off.
Like a Polaroid picture. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.
The temple is your neighbor. Give it some sugar.
You know what to do. Okay, we can't do any more, otherwise it's gonna be in trouble with Spotify.
I said temple, so I changed the words.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like, I think these are extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The only way we could have known that, though, is to experiment, and I'm glad to say I am unscathed.
You feel okay?
I feel fine.
Okay.
I look fine too. I'm gonna like take out a pocket mirror and be like, I look great. Yeah. Yeah, I feel fine.
Okay.
What do you think?
Don't-
She's speechless.
It's improved your look.
Can't hear you.
I don't think we should accept any more of the bargains.
Well, we don't know what the other bargains are.
Probably something with like a bad price to them.
I think speaking in absolutes is a little short-sighted. If one of them said, peace on earth, would you accept it?
What's the price?
Does it matter?
Why would it offer something like that?
Who knows? We don't know enough about these yet. But if something offered peace in Barovia and all it took was your life, wouldn't that be worth it? I mean, not mine, but your life. I'm just smiling. I'm just trying to get you to admit that absolutisms are generally a bad idea. They're shades of gray.
Well, I guess. I mean, if I knew that me dying would help everyone, I guess I would die. I guess that kind of self-sacrifice would be
Noble?
important. Yeah.
Sure, and then you find out the peace is because Strahd turns everyone into vampires.
Well, I mean,
And then they're all evil.
I'd have to know exactly like what it meant.
You hear the back of your
Charisma.
mind. Well, if you kill your two buddies, I'll give you peace.
No. What?
Reese's
No.
Pieces? But I this is actually like a theological experiment, like a thought experiment that It's sort of like a teachable moment amongst us crew. Like, because I can see that Adri's willing to lay down her life, right? I'm profiling Adri as being someone who would create a great sacrifice in order for the greater good. And Jake is always waiting for the other foot to drop. You know what I mean? Like he's waiting for it. Like he's like the monkey palm mentality where like you get the wish, yeah, but it's going to be not what you asked for exactly.
I've gamed for far too many years to not think like that.
I think it's interesting that the two of you have such differing viewpoints.
Actually, in real life, I'm very much an optimist.
Pragmatic optimist.
No, I mean, so you have to be to some degree.
That's just a cynic in training. You're getting there.
No.
Pragmatic optimists are just cynics in
No,
training.
because I do believe, again, this is me, not my character. I do believe the overall goodness in people, and I think generally most people are good and want to do good. But
People
it's
are bastards.
It's the sheep mentality that society has bred into us that makes us not do that. That's why we have apathy, and apathy is the problem.
So by your reasoning, it's best.
Evil wins when good men do nothing,
or when good men do too much. There's a really middle ground for good. You know, if good becomes
like Stark and Spider-Man. Don't do anything I would do, and don't do anything I won't do. You can operate right in that little ground.
Right in that little.
Yep.
But you think about what the metric is for good that goes too far, that goes to like the idea of like committing a holy war or something like that.
Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're talking about like crusade style in the name of good shit, which ends up being
which
evil.
is that's not goodness.
Exactly.
That's evil under the guise of good.
It's interesting.
It's justifying evil actions.
I was doing this in character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Adrian was answering in character.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I think this was interesting.
I think we all grew a little.
I think we did. I grew about 3 or 4 inches. Charisma.
Oh my God.
There'll be no
All
living
right.
with them now.
And I'm gonna take my sexy ass right out of this room.
You walk right out into darkness.
No, I'm gonna walk forward, and I'm gonna, as soon as I start to get the vibe that this might not be a good idea, I'm gonna stop and I'm like, anytime you guys are ready, let them go first.
All right.
You guys feel compelled to go first just by his voice.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding.
All right. So.
Oh man, that'd be a sexy ass power. I would take that bargain in a fucking second.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
God.
No.
People have to do what you want, like preacher. Are you kidding? It'd be awesome.
For 6 children's lives, you have the ability to shake a man's hand like Purple Man.
Line them up.
I would never give Kavir Purple Man's powers.
I could literally save more children than.
Oh, I know.
Right. I mean, really, when you think about it, those kids were going to die anyway, whether it be now or at 80. You know, so fuck it. I mean, I'm just expediting it to save a lot of people.
Spoken like a true neutral.
All right. So where are we going now?
Exiting the room, going back up the dark staircase, up into the room with a small statue of a woman that looks like Irina, and out into the upper. You guys are going to be out on a balcony that oversees the big arena floor.
Okay. Do I still have my death word going?
It has not been 8 hours.
Okay, great.
Are you re-rolling your rolls at all or no?
We have to take a long rest for me to re-roll.
Okay.
So I can keep my 2 and my 4.
All right.
Because I
Yes.
just did some research on it. And it's
well, the worst part is I remember Bubba asking you, and that episode just got released.
Yeah.
Where he asked me what?
About your rolls. If you can give them to somebody, you're like, no, I can't.
I didn't think I could.
Well, no, at your level then you couldn't. Now you can.
You can?
No. Yeah, I can give bad rolls to people. So as long as I don't get like a 10, you know what I mean? It's fucking good for me.
Wow.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, that ability goes darker than we knew.
That's awesome.
It's very good.
Oh, FYI, mirror version has it too.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be the problem. Not all the other shit.
Yeah.
I had such a good time creating that guy.
Okay.
It was so much fun.
So as you guys are going up the stairs, you actually hear voices coming from the main room.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna lean in and be like, shh. Listen.
You want a stealth roll?
Yes, please. From everyone.
22.
All right.
There ain't no fucking way they see this.
All right.
I mean, maybe.
Adri?
11.
Wait.
I'm in plate mail.
Okay, as you two stealthily go through the room and
Wait,
hide
is that
and
a
listen,
disadvantage?
are you in full plate?
I might.
The dexterity
myth-
checks
I
are
have my
at a
mithril
disadvantage.
plate.
Oh, mithril plate's different. You're
Okay.
fine.
Okay. 11.
Luckily, Gavir got you mithril plate. Because otherwise this could have been even worse.
Oh, I don't know. It's an
What would it
11.
have
I can't see
been?
how it could be much worse.
She didn't trip and fall and knock the statue over and wake everybody up.
Ugh.
She stumbles over a brick and it kind of rolls and hits the ground.
We
The
both.
voices stop for a minute and they look back at each other and you hear from a now Adri recognizes the first voice. She heard it in the dark in
Can
her
I-
room. She was trapped.
Before we get to that, can I take
Yes.
an action real quick?
Okay.
I'm gonna use find familiar and find a rat,
All right.
and then force the rat to like scurry out through the shadows.
All right. You do that. The two downstairs take notice of the rat and look back at each other. Are you guys actually looking out the doorway to the big open room?
Yeah.
All right. You see one figure cloaked, his hood back. It's dusk elf, hair back white. This one's just being near him kind of sets this creepy tone, this eerie tone in the room that just wasn't there before. And he looks over at the other one, and you recognize what would be Kavir in the other side of the room. Black coat, standing there looking odd, and the elf goes, Kavir, you're not supposed to be here. I wonder how our Lord will take it. Where's the guardian? Kavir replies, your Lord, not mine. I swear people in this world are dumber than mine. I seem to constantly find myself correcting everyone I come across. I understand you can't be perfect like me, but it's pitiful not even to try.
I get this guy so completely. I totally
God.
understand.
He pulls out his pipe and begins to light it. The elf replies, what are you doing here? His voice fills with anger. Kavir replies, above your pay grade. Now, doesn't Strahd have a boot for you to be chewing on or something? Just carry on. And as the dusk elf begins to take a few steps forward, you guys hear a song that begins to fill the place. And all you hear is Kavir, fuck. You guys recognize Ludo coming down the stairs through the entrance.
Do I know which Ludo it is?
It is definitely not Mir Ludo. This one
Okay.
is still dressed as you guys recognize him.
Okay.
Mir Ludo's actually running around in his old armor from the Elven War now,
Right.
when he's not pretending to be the other Ludo.
Right. Also, the voice of the Dusk Elf, is that Rahadin?
Yes, you do recognize Rahadin's voice, the
Adri
Chamberlain of Strahd.
puts her
his
hand
right
on
hand.
the hilt of her sword. Like she's like really wants to draw it and go and murder this guy in his face.
Rahadin sneers. Now you too? Our Lord should just kill you both and be done with it. Ludo replies, where's my daughter? Kavir begins to slowly creep for the door. Strahd commanded distance between us. They die first, remember? You and me? He commanded you not to touch me. Now be a good dog and go do what you do.
How is that guy not
And-
gonna get killed? I would kill him. I'm sorry. I'm good me, and I'd have stabbed him in the fucking face.
Ludo looks back and, oh, you a cheap shot. Now where is she? Rahadin says, looking around, You lured them here. And then you guys hear a fourth voice, matching Ludo's. Strahd may have commanded him not to touch you, but he never said anything about me, Mr. Sight.
I am nerding the fuck out right now.
Oh
I'm
my
in a really-
god.
And you still owe me a dance. And Kavir looks on, he's like, ah, fuck. Adri can't keep her goddamn mouth shut.
Not in any universe. That's a constant. It's like gravity.
Now, Rahadin's eyes about pop out of his head as he's staring at two Ludos now on opposite sides of the balcony. Like, this is worse than his worst nightmare now, seeing the two of them together. The other Ludo is taken back and also in shock. Like, seems my daughter didn't bring just her mother's blade back from the other world. We have some talking to do. As he says that, he engages Rahadin with a sword. And Rahadin begins to repel one Ludo as Mir Ludo begins to walk down the stairs toward Kavir.
Your dad gonna die.
No.
Kavir puts his hands up immediately, like, hey, no, bad dog, stay. We had a deal. They begin to whisper between each other on the far side, talking. And as one takes one step, the other takes another step. As one begins to step again, almost like they're not a dance, but two swordsmen stepping into each other's space and out of each other's space, from threatened to unthreatened. Neither's drawn a blade yet, but you see blows begin to exchange between Rahadin and Ludo.
Wait, which Ludo is on Rahadin?
The Ludo on Rahadin is the one from this world.
Okay, which Ludo do we like?
Both of them.
Both. Yeah, they're both
Technically,
good.
you guys are on good terms with both right now.
Oh.
Even though one of them is technically still under Strahd's control.
Okay, can I just throw a fireball in there and blow the shit out of everybody?
Do not kill my dad pyres.
I really want to just throw a fireball in there and fuck them all.
This is when you. This is up to you guys when you interfere. This is all on you guys. How you guys play.
I'm gonna stealth over to Adri, and I'm gonna be like, "Shh."
I need to go help my dads.
You need to stand down. Trust me.
I need to help them.
This is too complex. We don't have nearly enough information yet.
What do you?
And I'm gonna try to find Jake.
Well, I know we don't like evil Kavir. I know that much. Okay? That I know.
Right.
All right, good.
So I got a 23 to find Jake's stealth.
I had a 24.
Ugh.
Hunter's Mark, Ravager. I would assume I could get some kind of benefit or something because he's not knowing I'm there. What do I have with that?
Who are you targeting?
Evil you.
Okay.
You had advantage right now.
I love hearing that. All right, good. Then we're going to Hunter's Mark. We're going to use the sharpshooter. And then I'll have 2 attacks. Gimme.
Well, the first attack is the one to be advantaged. After that, he'd know you were there.
Okay. All right. Well, then I have a 23 on the first one.
Sorry, that message, David, is just in the future after he's seen.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
All right. He is taking 22 points of damage from that arrow. And there we have another 23. And that is...
Hold on. First arrow, you said?
Yeah.
Hold on.
D-Walk, you also need to roll your important rolls for him.
Yes.
Since I know it's a weird thing.
No, it's all good. 13 and 18. Okay, the first attack you said was 23?
Yes.
All right. That hits, and the damage on the first one?
The damage on the first one was also 23.
Okay. The second attack?
23 again.
Okay, the second attack actually misses. because as the first arrow sinks in, you see a shield pop up and deflect the second.
Okay.
As he looks over his shoulder, he looks at Ludo, looks back. Give me initiatives.
This is complex.
I've got a 17.
Okay.
21.
All right.
6.
6. All right. Okay, so there goes the second half of my notes.
David,
the
I'm
problem
sorry.
was no, it's fine. No, the problem was I had to write it all the way out as if you guys didn't intervene, because knowing my luck,
Ugh.
if I didn't, you guys wouldn't intervene, and then I'd be stuck there trying to pull this out of my ass the whole way through.
Jake and Rachel might have intervened.
Oh,
I would never have come out of stealth.
Oh no, I imagined Rachel or Jake intervening right off the first round.
Yeah.
So, well, on the bright side, nobody loses a finger or an ear yet,
Whoa.
because that went down.
There's a Mirrorverse somewhere out there where that's the only difference, where everything's the exact same except for somebody lost a finger or an ear.
Okay, so I don't need that anymore. Okay, I don't need that anymore. All right.
You guys.
Okay. Immediately, Mir Kavir backs up and shoots up the side of the wall and ends up standing almost upside down on the ceiling.
Wow.
What?
He runs up walls and walks on ceilings. He's so fucking rad.
We call him Toby.
How is
Here,
he?
Ludo slips over, draws a blade, hands it. You see him handing a second silver sword to Ludo, telling him, "I want this back at the end." And then he begins to go head off after Kavir again.
Okay, so Ludo handed Ludo a sword.
Yes, and now you see Mir Ludo hand your guys' universe Ludo a silver sword. You see that your guys' universe Ludo is now wielding 2 silver swords, almost twins of each other.
This is so sexily complex. I love it.
Ludo engages Rahadin and ends up actually disarming him and taking off one of his fingers in the disarm.
Go Ludo.
Rahadin replies by taking off his ear.
That's my dad.
And
I can't hear you.
Now it is
break stealth.
and now it is your guys' Kavir.
Jesus, I really don't want to. I haven't profiled enough. Shit. I'm going to delay my initiative until after the next person in our initiative order attacks. Or does whatever.
Fricote's up.
All right. So I've got. I want to make sure I'm following because I'm going to get confused here.
No, that's fine. Ask
I
him.
have the.
I'm
loving
love
it.
it so much.
Oh, it's great. I just want I want to make sure I have it right in my head though.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, so we have our world Ludo fighting
Yes.
Rahadin.
Mm-hmm.
Rahadin's down a finger, Ludo's down an ear.
Yep.
Okay. Mirror Ludo is chasing Evil Kavir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Where is Evil Kavir?
On the ceiling.
I can see him. I can target him still.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Firing again. And I will take 2 shots at him. We will keep the sharpshooter feet on. And it's probably not going to do it. 16 and 15. Shit.
No, neither hit.
Damn it. Oh, well. Got greedy for the damage.
All good. I've done it plenty of times. I almost ashamed to say this. I used to actually sharpshoot nuts as a ranger in Maryland edition. I drove the DM nuts. No pun
Nuts.
intended.
I believe it.
So it's the guy rolling a disadvantage now that he has an arrow sticking out of his crotch. David, shut up.
No, but he runs 10 feet slower.
There's
Yeah.
there's a video game where you're it's called Sniper Elite, and there's 3 games in the series, and you can target different body parts, and it'll do like
Yep.
X-ray vision. And one of the spots is
Yep. I love that game.
There was this old cartoon on Newgrounds called Tankmen. Have you ever seen Tankmen?
Mm-mm.
Sounds
There-
familiar.
There's a scene where they cut away to a bar, and it's these two guys, and they're like on armies. They're like on different sides of the army. He's like, these snipers, man. He like drags a cigarette. He's like, they're a bunch of sick fucks. They're always shooting people in the dick. This shit is hysterical. He's like, they can shoot you in the head. Nah, but it's all about the dick torture, man. Bunch of sick fucks. This shit is hysterical.
Oh, that's just awesome. Adri's up.
I thought Kavir was gonna go after Chunikote.
Okay, Kavir.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm
Kavir's
gonna-
probably gonna push back again.
I'm gonna reposition myself. I'm gonna use their attention being drawn on each other. I'm gonna try to stay out of the viewpoint of Mirror Me. And I'm gonna try to find a new place to remain stealth.
It would be behind one of the pillars on the floor. That means you'd have to get to the floor, or you quickly cross the balcony into the hallway where you guys fought the golem, and the arrow slits are.
Yeah, I just want to keep an eye on people, and I want to ready an action that might not go off.
Okay.
But I'm gonna ready an action anyway. It's not an attack or anything, but it will be using one of my portents.
All right. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Adri?
Okay. Can I get where Evil Kavir is within 60 feet of me?
You'd have to be almost directly underneath him where the floor's at. You have to cross the room. It's almost 100 feet away on the floor.
Okay.
It's on
And
the
you'd have to
ceiling.
get down a story.
Okay. All right. But he's within 100 feet of me?
Let me pull-
120 feet of me?
I'll tell you in a second. I gotta pull the Amber Temple.
If I move 35 feet, will he be within 120 feet of me?
If you move 35 feet, you're gonna have to do a jump check.
Because we're on a kind of
Balcony.
yeah.
I'll do that.
10, 20.
You don't know how high up the balcony is yet.
We're doing this in plate mail.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
We're doing this in plate mail.
Yeah. I'll
She
drop
cares-
it real good. I'll drop it real so good.
She's gonna drop like a rock. bro. This is
How
gonna
far?
hurt.
How far is the drop?
I do not know Featherfall.
Oh man, wouldn't it be funny if you did that and then one of them cast Stone Shape and opened the floor and you just fell into a basement and they closed it?
Fell right on top of one of those sarcophagi with the black things in them. Man, I told you to make a wish.
Broke it
It's-
open.
It's just Adri and the golem right next to each other, stuck in stone.
It's about a 30-foot drop.
That's not bad.
I mean, the stairs are about 30 feet. They angle down at 30 feet.
I like how you said 30 feet drop isn't that bad.
It's not bad.
That's
full
the
play.
first 10 is nothing. The other ones are 2d6.
If
1d6, 1d6.
Is there a way if I move 35 feet, can I get him within 120 feet of me without dropping?
You're technically within 100 feet, 120 feet, just standing where you're at.
Okay.
You just got to get to the edge of the balcony.
Okay. I will move to the edge of the balcony.
You'll be in wide view of all four combatants down below.
They already know that someone shot an arrow at them.
True.
And Kavir already knows you guys are in there.
Yeah.
It's like it's hard. How does he miss you for 2 days as you guys are in there?
True. Yeah. Also, I can't see Chunikote, but Adri will say out loud, "This is directed at Chunikote. Don't hurt my dads." And then she'll go up to the front, and then she will guiding bolt Evil Kavir. So I make a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
28.
You mean 13?
No.
You mean 13?
Oh, is he gonna
Yeah,
Is it
he's
big?
gonna pour your roll.
Evil Kavir is?
Mm-hmm.
What a jerk. It's fine. That means he used one of his things.
He looks over at you and shouts, "But we had such a lovely time! How could you? We had a moment.
No, you're a jerk. We didn't have a moment.
You told me all your secrets."
And I didn't tell you all my secrets.
He looks down, Ludo. You have a lovely daughter. Fuck you.
Hear that? Even your dad says you're not lovely. That's brutal.
Like, don't lie about Adrian like that.
Oh man, I really wish I could play Evil
Wow,
Kavir
that's
here. I
harsh.
really want to. Okay.
No, it's too late. And then
That's harsh.
And then Adri, since she's like obviously in full view, and she just tried to cast a spell, and she's been yelling. She'd be like, "Hi, dads."
You're one. The father facing Rod and looks up. We're talking about this when you get home, young lady.
Oh my god.
Okay, sure.
Adrian, don't ever change.
But I'm helping.
Not now. Daddy has to fight.
He's like got his ear in his hand.
What?
And top of the round, Mir Kavir. Alexander Ludo. Mir Ludo. We had a deal. I didn't touch her. We had a deal. Looks up. Go. And you see Kavir kind of do a little curtsy with his jacket as he begins skipping across the roof towards the exit. As he dashes his magic down the roof to the exit, he's like, "Oh, party favors." And he snaps his fingers, and you hear bombs go off throughout the temple.
Oh,
no. Did he throw them? Or
No.
did he have them planted?
Planted.
That's unfortunate.
You remember the gas bombs he hit you guys with back in...
He is a fan of using bombs.
And gas.
A little history lesson for those of you that didn't do the old Ravenlofts. There's even a more dangerous little fun toy called the Pedard Door Breaker, which is pretty much a door breaching charge that they actually put in Van Richten's arsenal back in 3.5. I love using these back in the day.
Oh my
You
God.
literally blow like 2d6, 3d6 through the door on the other side of the door. They are nasty little shits.
We should get
Oh,
some of
yeah.
those. I need the blueprints.
You guys need to get to Van Richten's tower, and I'll upload it with all the old armory.
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing when we leave here. Once I collect all 12 of these cool shrines.
Once you get to
No.
all 12 dragon
No.
balls,
Oh my God.
we'll summon the amber dragon to come down and make your wish.
It's like a Pokedex of curses in here. I just gotta catch them all.
No.
And when we get done here, we're gonna have to go to Namek to get the other 12 amber shrines.
I'm gonna trade under 100 times Earth intelligence on the way there.
Don't forget to check your charisma. Oh my God, his intelligence level is 9,000. All right. Ludo begins to look over it, and now his viewpoint is focused on Rahadin and the other Ludo. And he just sits back in the corner, begins to play. And as you see, Ludo's weapons begin to shine as he plays. The two silver swords.
Neat.
What were those bombs that went off?
You have to go in the temple to find out.
It's bad news bears, man. They weren't in the room with us. They were around the
Oh
temple.
no, they were deeper into the rooms.
Okay.
There's a good 2/3 of the temple you guys haven't got into yet.
Good times.
The battle gets more vicious between Ludo and Rahadin as they exchange blades one more time. Rahadin is now down to his backup blade as Ludo sent his other blade skidding across the room.
Yeah. Go, Dad.
And that's where the nightmare begins.
Uh-oh.
As you see, Ludo freezes and he's unable to continue his moves as Rahadin begins to laugh. He's like, "You'll always be his pet. You think he let you strike me without knowing? Your master
Whoa.
knows.
Oh, snap.
And now it is Kavir.
So nobody did anything terrible, I guess. Where is Rahadin standing?
Rahadin's at the foot of the statue.
In my movement speed, I could get to him.
You got off the balcony last? No, you'd have to
Yeah,
get
I
down.
moved down to the floor
Okay.
the last time to reposition.
Okay. Yeah, you'd be able to reach him.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to do that, and then summon both of my blades to sneak attack him, since he's facing Homeboy.
As you reach within 10 feet of him, I need you to do a wisdom save for me.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
That never bodes well.
Fucking A.
Never bodes well.
21.
All right, you're able to save, but as you get close, as you reach within 10 feet, oh no, you take half damage. Okay. So that's 3d10.
Oh, that guy's a bad motherfucker.
So that is 24 divided by 2 is 12. You take 12 psychic damage. As you get close, you hear the screams of the thousands that he's killed echo in your mind and just slam at you at once.
There's no evasion for that, right?
You'd have to have Mind Blink spell.
Okay, no.
Which, if you guys go back to the Guardian that was in the temple, what spell did he use? Remember your favorite little Guardian that was up
yeah.
in the statue hiding?
That guy, yeah.
The Mind Blank spell was active.
Motherfucker.
Which means Rahadin comes here often.
That
was a little funny for me when I put the two of them together and I was studying up on Rahadin, I was studying up the other one. I was like, oh shit, son.
So I took the damage, I can still take my attack.
Oh yeah, no, you're still attacking.
Just using my knowledge of spells, would I understand whether or not this is a permanent effect in an area, or is it just upon entering?
Upon entering.
Okay.
Now he can probably use it against you again.
Okay. I got advantage, right? Thank God.
Yeah, you're going up on him. His focus is on the Ludos because he's mocking one of them.
Bah, 24.
Nice. You hit.
And sneak attack damage with my updated dice. Fuck him. 41. Eat it.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
When I hit him, I'm going to be like, that's my friend's dad. It's psychic and sunshine damage. That's what I'm calling it now.
All right.
Also, the room should be lit from the radius, the sun. So if
as
he's
you do that, you as your blade lights,
Oh no.
you actually see it's affecting Ludo even more from the blood wounds that Rahadin gave him. Ludo's unable to heal as your sun blades out.
I think my dads are the only vampires here.
Well, that's a bummer.
Rahadin
I can
smiles.
turn off the blade though, right? At will.
Yeah. As you start Rahadin, he smiles. I'm just an evil son of a bitch.
Well, once I stab him, I'm going to turn it off.
Okay.
Once I make a mental note of that, I can just turn it on as I need to strike, and I'll send a mental note of that to what's his name, Sword
Sergey?
Boy. Yeah, I'm not
He
calling him by
replies.
his name.
He replies, "That guy's a dick."
Well, then do good damage.
All right, Chudakote, you're up.
Okay, this is a magical effect that has Ludo effed up, I take it?
You guys know well enough that Ludo is under the control of Strahd because he's a vampire, and Strahd is the master vamp that turned him.
Mm-hmm.
Thus, Strahd's power over him can be absolute.
Okay, so dispel magic probably won't do crap.
No, so if
All right. Well,
if Strahd's picked up that Ludo would turn on Rahadin, probably froze him in place.
Okay. All right. Well, then Rahadin, you nasty little boy, you're getting my Hunter's Mark switched to you, and I'm using a 3rd level spell slot to hit him with Scorching Ray, which gives me 4 rays.
So we have 5 rays.
He's talking about a sword.
No, I'm talking about Ray.
All right. So
I feel like a dumbass.
that would give me
4 normal rays and 1 really
and
annoying one.
Oh God. Okay, the 13, a 21. Jesus Christ. A 20 and a 15. That sucks.
Okay. The 21 and the 20 hit.
All right. Well, Hunter's Mark is still in effect.
And don't forget the 5th ray has a cone effect.
Who are you shooting at?
Rodden.
Rahadin.
Did Evil Kavir already get out of the door?
Yeah, he
was gone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He blew the place as he left.
All right. That
That
dirty
guy's so
whore.
pimp.
That dirty whore blowing things as he leaves. All right. Total of 12 damage on the first. And the second one with 11 damage. So that's 23 total.
All right, 3 off that is that. Off that is that. All right, cool. Sounds good. And you are up, cleric.
Okay. Where is Rahadin in relation to me?
Down and 20 feet on the floor over. Yeah, if you drop, you move 20 feet, you'll run right into him.
Can I move 20 feet and then drop?
You run out of
No,
balcony.
'cause
I didn't know
you
how
kinda-
much.
Common effect.
You're kind of here on the balcony,
Oh,
and
okay.
he's here on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Take a running leap and land on him in plate
I
mail.
was hoping I was gonna be able to literally drop on top of him.
Now, unlike most characters, they do about a D6 of fall damage for every extra 10 feet they hit. But with your head, I'm going to bring that up to seismic level.
Yeah. I knew where that was going.
Burn. You should say
That's a seismic activity there.
you should say Rahadin, Rahadin, where art thou, Rahadin, and then jump off the balcony. Like the pimpest Romeo and Juliet ever. What light beyond the asshole's backhead break?
That my forehead shall smite.
Yeah. She's like one of those big blocks from Mario. You know, the ones with the faces on it that drop? What are they called? God damn it.
So, okay, if I were to drop from the balcony, what kind of roll would I need to make, and what kind of damage would I potentially be taking?
It's 30 feet. You probably about to take about a D6. You can do an acrobatics roll when you hit the ground at a disadvantage to see if you could roll it off.
Okay. I'll do that. Because I think it would take too long if I took the stairs, right?
Oh yeah, you got to completely go to the other side of the room.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. All right.
I don't think I can aid another as she jumps, right? But when she lands, she'll be near Rahadin, which is close to me, and I can aid another on her. I can use help action to help her for the acrobatics on the fall, because she will be close to me at that point.
Can you do that as a free action?
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing: the help action
It's only bonus action, right?
Right, but I can only do that. No, it should be a free action. Otherwise, I would never be able to use it.
And then you should be able to do it on your turn. If it's a bonus action, it has to happen on your turn.
Help has to work the other way. Otherwise, there'd be no way for me to ever affect.
I would think it'd have to be like in reaction to someone else's action.
Right. So
yeah, you can give her help on her roll, which is
right.
On my landing.
So yeah, I can't do the full infinite range like I can with fucking the help to attack from the Master of Tactics, because it only works on attack rolls. But the standard help action I can use to help you not fall down.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'd try to help you with the rest of it. I don't think I can.
All right. No, if I can get help with the landing, that would be great.
Stick that landing like Carrie Strug.
So I roll with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is
you hear Ludo comes through him. Superhero landing. Watch.
18.
Somehow, some way, a light beam shines on you from the heavens, as you jump off the balcony and actually roll with your elven heritage on the ground.
I love how we're gonna give credit to the heavens. We're not gonna give credit to the guy who helped.
Kavir from the ground is like, no, no, you need to bend your knees. But no, Adri,
That ain't professional at all.
And she's like, praise him. And I'm like, he didn't help. I helped.
God damn it, Strahd had nothing to do with this. He was all me here.
All right, so I jump off the balcony, stick the 30-foot landing, and then I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians. I'm going to exclude myself, Kavir, Chunakote, and my dad's.
Wow, that's oddly specific. So just one guy, really.
Yes. I'm gonna cast it at. I can cast it at 5th level. I cast it at 5th level.
Oh,
Wait,
goody.
no, that'd be my only 5th level spell slot.
Who the fuck cares? Do it. Go yard on him. Teddy Williams. Duck bat.
I'm gonna cast it 5th level, and then I will move
I need to get back
Up
to
to-
Ramadan's character sheet.
Rahadan. So, and it's a 15-foot radius. So even if
You entered his brain zone. Don't forget
Yes.
that.
Yeah, but he has to make a wisdom save before I make any kind of save because my radius is 15 feet and his is 10 feet.
Ha
Yours will get there first.
Nat 20.
Whatever.
Wait. I'm going to issue him a roll.
All right.
I'm going to issue him the portent roll of 4. His roll was a 4, David.
His ready action. And now his wisdom roll went to a 5. No, went to a 7.
That's a fail. Thank you.
Yeah. Why
Well
don't
done.
you thank your deity again? I'm sure he's been really knocking him out of the park for you today.
I just thanked you.
You know what? I'm going to start a church and you can attend on Sundays and you can praise me.
Great. All right. Okay, so I get to roll 5d8.
Deity professional.
This is.
Oh, shit. There's a new professional in town.
And he's golden and he's shiny.
And
And
his
he gives-
charisma glows.
And he gives orphans oatmeal and shit.
And he tells girls they're thicker than oatmeal.
Okay, so that is.
That's on the front of the door. It's just my holy symbol's a bowl of oatmeal. Praise him for he thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
That
You get the little Quaker Oats guys in there.
Yeah, and instead of saying amen, you say damn girl.
15 radiant damage.
All right. That it?
And then I'm going to move up into melee with him.
Wasn't casting Spirit Guardian your main action?
That was my action.
Yeah.
And then my move action was to jump off and then move up to him.
Okay. All right. You said in the melee with him, so I figured you were trying to attack as well.
Oh, well, I mean, I would like to draw my sword and shield, but I can't
That's
hit him with my
Okay.
action.
my mind's not wanting to work right now. Never mind.
Sorry,
got
I mean, I duck NATO him.
it. No, I was doing the damage and
Yeah.
subtracting without a calculator.
Ducknado.
And then I have to make a wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If it's up to like 5th level now, is it a goose NATO? Because it's heavy.
That is a 23.
All right. God damn it. Half of 11. 5.
Okay. I am still in triple digits.
He looks at you. I've tasted your blood before.
That's really gross. You're like not even a vampire. Like, why?
Because I plunged my sword into you.
That's, oh my god. You know what? I've been like wanting to kill you for what feels like a really long time than how much time has actually passed here. So
I've wanted to kill you longer than you've been in Barovia. Your father never shuts up.
don't talk about my dad.
Man, you have a lot of issues with this guy.
You mean that little bitch over there that can't move?
Oh my god, I'm gonna murder you so hard.
I'm going to murder you so hard.
Yeah.
No, she paused a bunch of times and there was some ellipses.
I saw that too.
Oh yeah,
That's where the curse words normally go.
yeah.
So if I was playing Bloodborne, yeah, there'd be a lot of.
I'm gonna message Adri some new Elvish curse words.
Oh, that's right. I know like Elvish battle cries.
Me and your dads are
Oh,
gonna
dear
fall
God.
the fuck out dying laughing.
I say an Elvish battle cry about like how badly I'm gonna murder Rahadin.
Is this one of the ones I
Ludo
gave you, or one of the ones
almost
your dad?
breaks and he looks at the other Ludo like, the hell did you teach her?
I'm dying.
My bad.
Oh my God.
Like, you guys are assholes.
Oh.
He was innocent.
my.
Yeah, dude, you don't even know innocent. Your Adri's nice. This ain't nothing. You're
Oh.
fine.
My God.
The translation for what she said was, fuck your ass with a barrel of sticks.
Is that the one Kavir taught me?
Yes.
No, mine are gross.
Oh, okay, great.
Oh dear God.
Ron just looks appalled. What the hell did he teach you, Elfling?
Everyone in this battle has stopped to look at Adri like, what?
Shunakote doesn't know Elvish. He doesn't know what she's saying.
Nope, I got no damn idea, nor do I care.
I just like the idea that me and your dads are fucking dying. We're just like, we like have to like take a -1 on our next rolls because we're laughing. So.
I'm proud of Adrian. I'm like thinking she's calling upon her ancestors or something cool like that.
That's
So hey, you go,
definitely
girl.
what Adri thinks she's doing.
Your ancestors are fucking rolling right now.
Adri's mom is in heaven and disapproving so hard right now.
Oh, she's laughing. She's by herself right now. She's laughing. When she's around other people, she has to act all stoic and fucking noble.
Yeah.
She's dying. Once again, we want to thank you guys for listening to Freelance Heroism. We hope you're having just as much fun listening as I'm pretending to have playing. Visit us at facebook.com/freelance heroism and leave us a like. If you'd like to see our adventures in comic form, the professional, aka me, illustrates our misadventures and more at 1d4rounds.com. If you're interested in supporting us, consider donating. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism. And keep an eye out for awards as we add them. If you donate at the $5 level or higher, you get a shout out. And that's what we're going to do now. Special thanks to Monique, Orient_Tiger, sorry, Chris Deeds, and Chris Sones for your support. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Our theme music is Nady Sabe by Knit Your Own Scarf, used under the Creative Commons license. You can find a link in the show notes. Our cast includes me, Dees Cassius, as Kavir the Professional, Rachel Moore as Adri the Wood Elf, Bubba Downs as Ragnik the Bold, Jake Sipple as Chunakote the Wayward Shaman, and last but not least, our DM, David D. Walker.
Questions or comments? Send an email to freelanceheroismpodcast@gmail.com. And don't forget to give us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next week. In the meantime, the invoice is in the mail.